Larry I. Larry I. Larry I.
Hey, welcome to the Wake Up Show Chicago.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Wake Up Show Chicago, powered by the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. I am your host, Mr. MC Pearson from 25M Printing. We are here to crack it open. Listen, we are super excited on today because we got the business conference coming up on this week. I mean, everything's been culminating to this point, and now we're gonna run down the list. We're gonna talk about it all. But before I can go any further, I have to introduce the other hosts of the show. And I'm going to toss this over to the illustrious Miss LaDonna Raeh.
All right, all right. Good morning. I'm LaDonna Raeh with Raeh Consulting. And Buddy Luv is not in this morning. He's probably doing some Copan stuff. But I definitely want to say, get ready for the conference of a lifetime, which is coming up next week. That's August 7th and 8th. It's still time. There's still time to register. And this is on behalf of the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce that does it each and every year. This is the 19th annual one. It's in Peoria, Illinois at the Paradise Hotel. And now we have on with us as well, of course, our president, Mr. Larry D. Ivory.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Oh,
Welcome
Larry
to the
looks
Wake
like
Up
a
Show
prime up there,
Chicago.
don't he?
He
I
does,
don't
he does.
understand. I don't understand.
So as you can see, he is on the show with us. Those of you that are watching us on Facebook and YouTube, you look for the Wake Up Show Chicago. Make sure you do that search and hit the subscribe button. But because of our technical difficulties, we're going to keep it moving and keep it grooving.
You know what, Larry? Why don't you call in but stay on video? And while we're waiting for you to call in, you know what? We also have in the studio with us on today, Miss Jeanette Barber from MBW Collections Fashion Designing. Good morning, Miss Barber.
Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing today?
Man, look, we better than most and even better than that. You know, we got this great conference coming up. And we've been doing all of this work to get ready for it, and now it's here.
Yes.
So you know what? The prayer said on today, he said, listen, we're going to crack this thing open. We're going to talk about the conference on today. We're going to go down the list. We're going to help people to understand all the fabulous things that are happening. And you still have a chance to register to come on down to the conference. So all the things that you're about to hear about, I'm talking about from the entertainment to the food to the business matchmaking to the seminars, you still got a chance to register. And I just don't know how people cannot be coming on down.
Yeah, but why are they registering though? I mean,
why they
Is it
registering?
another party? Is it another event? I mean, what's the benefit?
It's all that. Anyway, it's all of that. Well, you know what? Oftentimes business owners be talking about, I need a seat at the table. I need an opportunity. If I just had one opportunity to sit in front of this company or that company, if I just had one opportunity to talk to a Wind Creek Casino or to talk to ComEd or Nicor Gas or SIU or maybe like a hotel and casino like Paradise, I know that I could service them. I know that one contract with them would change my life. And this is that opportunity. This is that chance to do it. But you know, the smart folks, the people who really are hungry, they're going to say, let me register. I ain't worried about them few dollars I got to spend to get a seat at the table. Because see, everything don't come for free. You understand what I'm saying? Everything don't come for free. Sometimes the best things in life happen when you put some skin in the game. And we're talking about opportunities to sit across, not just from pencil pushers, but we're talking about to sit across from the procurement people. And you know what? Somebody out there right now is saying, I don't even know what procurement is. It's a fancy word for contracts.
Well, on day one, just so you know, we have the session that's called Show Up, Follow Up, and Keep It Up. And that is going to be phenomenal by Brian Brown. He is our speaker for that session. And then we have the one-on-one matchmaking that we have been talking about endlessly with different companies like ComEd and Wind Creek. And the list goes on and on. And if you listen to the commercial coming up, you will hear all of the companies that have participated in our matchmaking for week. So what does it mean to compete, or should I say compete with other businesses and work with these businesses that are ready to work with you? It means when you come out to the conference, you actually have a scheduled moment to sit one on one with them and talk about how your business can win by working with their business and they win also. So it's a win win.
You know what, D? I think our president audio is working. Larry, holler at us real quick. Let me see if you back in tune with us.
Hey, MC and LaDonna Raeh, I am on and live and excited about this conversation today. First, let me thank MC and LaDonna because anytime we have technical difficulties, you got to have a team that knows exactly what to do to keep it moving. So, my hat's off to a great team. But we're excited because we have put an enormous amount of work into this conference on behalf of Black business. That's our mission. We worked hard, and like the good book says, faith without works is dead. Well, we definitely have put in the work, and we have the faith that this will be an exceptional conference that's designed just for Black business. So if you're a Black business owner in the state of Illinois, even outside the state, the place to be, there's no better place to be on August the 7th in Peoria, Illinois, and the 8th of August. No better place to be for you, for your business, for the growth, for the legacy that you want to leave as a business owner than in Peoria, Illinois. It is a investment that you make in yourself, but we designed this for you to get a return on investment because business is about getting a return on investment. So I'm excited. I'm gonna go with the flow that my co-hosts have and just kind of rock and roll, and we're gonna walk you through this agenda. So I'm gonna toss it back to LaDonna Raeh at MC. I started to call MC Hammer, but it's MC Pearson. So back to you guys.
I'm gonna try not to hurt them. I'm gonna try not to hurt them.
One thing that I've noticed going through Chicago and the surrounding areas are there are a lot of vacant commercial spaces.
Come on.
And those spaces are in our neighborhoods. Why not get your business up and running? And let's occupy those spaces, man. I mean, it's just Black business all over again. Right here on the Wake Up Show Chicago. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Attention business owners and entrepreneurs. Are you ready to take your company to the next level? The Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce presents Getting Down to Business, a 2-day convention packed with opportunities to grow your business. Mark your calendars for August 7th and 8th at the Paradise Casino Hotel in Peoria. Network with fellow professionals, showcase your business to large corporations ready to partner with you, and gain valuable insight from workshops and corporate panels. Don't miss this chance to expand your horizon, make connections, and elevate your business. Plus, enjoy great food, entertainment, a fashion show, and comedy. Ready to get down to business? Register now at ilbcc.org. That's ilbcc.org. Or call 309-740-4430. Getting down to business. August 7th and 8th in Peoria. Your success starts here.
Brought to you by the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce.
Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Just like this boxer over here, it's time to step into the ring. Join us at the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce 19th Annual Getting Down to Business Convention, taking place at the Paradise Hotel in Peoria, Illinois. Getting Down to Business Convention, August 7th and 8th. This premier event allows you a chance to network with hundreds of other business-minded people. You'll have a chance to join the matchmaking session, hear from high-caliber speakers, and that's not all. You'll be able to enjoy a fashion show featuring international designers and laugh out loud with top-notch comedians. Like this boxer over here, it's time to get into the ring and get down to business and get your registration now. Go to the website at ilbcc.org to get your registration today and knock them out.
Getting down to business.
And we're back after that delicious commercial break. You heard it. Getting Down to Business, the 2024 19th annual conference from the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. Make sure you get your registration now. Go to ilbcc.org and you will see it's called 2024 convention.
You said
what?
You said the commercial was delicious.
It was delicious. Well, it was delicious to me. I'm sorry, but well, not only that, but we got to do what we got to do. So, but no, if you hear what we were saying in the commercial, I want to make sure that Mike, MC, and I and Larry, we talk about what's happening on day one, because a lot of times people, they go to these different conferences and they don't know what to expect. It's like one big conference. We walk around, get tired, have bags of goodies. It's bigger than that.
It's much bigger than that because, all right, so on day one, we're going to have the matchmaking, right? And matchmaking is, yes, it's about sitting down across from them and trying to acquire different contracts for whatever it is that your service is, but it's also about establishing relationships. Because see, you may walk away from matchmaking with one good hit, and then three other encounters that may not bear fruit for 6 months or for a year, because they'll remember you. I went to matchmaking last year, and I had a company contact me, I want to say about a month ago, that I met at matchmaking. They got all of my information then. They got my capability statement, my business cards. So it's about establishing relationships with these people. And one of the things that's great about it is, even as sometimes the team members of these major corporations may move from company to company, they take their resources with them. The people who they've met, the people who they've come in contact with, the people who do printing and vending and clothing and, and uniform stuff, they take that information with them. So you want to come to establish a relationship with those people who have careers in procurement and may move from company to company. Right, Larry?
Absolutely. Hey, guys, let me just go back for just a second, because I don't want to skim over this, because when I said that we designed this conference for Black business owners, everything we did, we gave considerable thought to. From the first person that we selected, Brian Brown, who we're flying in out of D.C. And what's the title of his conversation, LaDonna?
It's step up. No, it's show up, follow up, and keep it up, and don't give up.
Come on.
Right. And that's so important, because we sat around the table and said, well, how do we want to start the conference? We got to start the conference off so that people really understand, how to deliver and how to leave a lasting impression. Because with so many people in front of those procurement people, you got to find a way to find a competitive advantage, even in your conversation. So he's going to be intentionally telling you what it takes from his perspective as a professional, how to leverage that time. And we want our people to leverage that time. Then we pivoted and we said, look, what are the companies that we know who are serious about procurement? Well, first of all, we know that the University of Illinois is the largest university in the state of Illinois. And guess what? The president of the University of Illinois will be speaking at the conference on Thursday to talk about diversity and their vision and what's important to the University of Illinois. That will be moderated by Senator James Claiborne, with a number of other people. Jamie Reed from Chicago Department of Aviation will be on that panel also. Then we have someone from Nicor Gas, the vice president of Nicor Gas. So when we think about going back to the matchmaking, we selected companies from University of Illinois. ISU is not just bringing one or two people in procurement. They're bringing 9 people from different departments who are coming just to sit down and identify companies that they can do business with. The universities understand that they can do a better job, and they're putting the time and energy and the people there. So if you're a company that has a product, good, or service, you want to get in front of those guys. The same thing with SIU Carbondale. Their medical side is coming, and their other side is coming. So when we take a look at Wind Creek, you take a look at AT&T, you take a look at all these incredible companies that we got there, they are coming to identify Black businesses that they can do business with. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and it costs little or nothing. If you just get one opportunity, it could change your life in business. And that's what this is all about. It's about preparing yourself for the opportunity. And I think that my hats off to the team because we selected them. So LaDonna, can you or MC go down that list of people who are going to be at the matchmaking? If you don't, I got it too. But LaDonna, you say it so much better than everybody else when you say it, and then MC right behind her. So why don't we list some of the companies that's there?
Well, we've got Aetna, Better Health. We've got Ameren. We've got AT&T, Caesars Entertainment, Capital Development Board, Chicago Department of Aviation, City of Champaign, City of Peoria, ComEd, Constellation Energy, DOIT, Governor State University, Illinois American Water Company, Illinois Central College, Illinois Department of Corrections, the Illinois State Tollway Authority, Illinois State University, Nicor Gas, Paradise Hotel, Parkland College, People's Gas, Peoria School District 150, Southern Illinois University in Carbondale and Edwardsville, Southern Illinois University School of Medicine, United Airlines, University of Illinois, and Wind Creek are just to name a few.
Yeah, guys. So, again, just take for a moment and think about this. If I'm a Black business owner and I got a good or services, whether I'm an engineering firm, whether got a product that sells banana pudding, popcorn, you name it, this is really your opportunity to make a difference. And you owe this to yourself and to your family, to your business to come out and be a part of this. We price this thing for $225 to put you in front of all these incredible people. And that's the tip of the iceberg. And I am so excited for Black business owners who have the vision to come and take advantage of this because your life can be changed. And I'm excited about that.
And Larry, Larry, in my sanctified imagination, I imagine that there are some business owners saying, those places don't really want to do business with me. And I want to say to those business owners, you could not be more wrong than you understand. We did a lobby day this past April where the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce took us all down to Springfield, and we got a chance to meet with different departments that are part of, that are part of the state of Illinois. And one of them was the Department of Corrections, which will be at matchmaking. And one of the things that they said to us was, every time we put stuff out there that we put bids out there, we get the same 4 or 5 companies every single time that answer those bids, and we got to do business with them because that's all that are applying, right? They said we want to diversify. We want to find minority-owned businesses, veteran-owned businesses, women-owned businesses to do business with. Now, we're talking about the Department of Corrections. You understand what I'm saying? And they want to diversify. So now they're putting their money where their mouth is, and they're saying, you know what? We're going to show up for matchmaking. Now, they weren't there last year, but this past April, they said we want to diversify, and the chamber said, well, we're going to give you an opportunity. We're going to let you come. See, this is also an opportunity for these corporations also. They're looking to be serviced by quality businesses like yours.
Not to mention, if you have a daycare,
I only have a daycare center, so I don't see how I can make business decisions with these big, large companies.
well, you're wrong because just like MC said, if you're working with the Illinois Department of Corrections, then obviously they have a plethora of individuals that need childcare. So why not look at your business as being a business that can work with any business and make it happen? So make sure you come out, make sure you go to ilbcc.org and get registered because if you're not registered, then you're just on the menu. You need to be at the table.
Absolutely, absolutely, Donna Rae. Hey, guys, and we're just going to stay on this just for a moment because I think it's one of the highlights of our conference is just getting people who may have listened now who've heard this and they're thinking about, man, maybe I should come, and their interest has been tweaked. You owe it to yourself to come down and get engaged. And I can assure you that if you come with the intentions of finding an opportunity, Not only will you find an opportunity with those companies, but you're going to find like-minded business people that you can build relationships with that can help you grow your business. Because sometimes in this crazy world of business, you got to find mentors and people that, when you got a problem, can give you some advice. And you're going to find a lot of people who are capable, from Robert Johnson to so many talented people that'll be there for you to connect with. So I'm excited for you. I'm excited for Black business to come down and participate in the conference. And it's our time, guys. It's our time. As we know, we're under great attack. This election will determine a lot of things in reference to what's going to happen. And we have to prepare ourselves, and make sure that we understand that the only way from poverty to prosperity comes through entrepreneurship and education. So we're bringing education and we're bringing entrepreneurship to the table for you to move you from where you're at to a better place to be for all of us. And that can
Larry,
be
did you
very
say
exciting.
entrepreneurship?
Yeah, entree. Yeah, entree. Yeah, I can't say it.
Hey, I'm getting hungry. Y'all talking about delicious and entrees
And speaking of
on today's
entrees,
show.
we want to bring it up a notch, Larry, because we have a lot of entertainment that's happening on day
Oh,
one, and we
absolutely.
have two people that are going to be part of the entertainment. Well, three if you count myself. We got Lorenzo on the line, and we've got Jeanette Barber on the right here in the studio to talk about the entertainment portion of of Monday. I'm sorry, Monday of day one. I want to put Monday with day one of day one, which is the
Wednesday,
seventh.
the 7th. Yeah.
Yes,
The
thank
7th.
you.
The 7th.
Look, I'm going on the 6th. What can I say?
Right.
Yeah.
We gotta get there early. We gotta prepare. You see, we gotta come out and prepare prepare the fields for the people. You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring on Mr. Lorenzo. Good morning, Lorenzo. Can you hear me?
Hey,
What's
Can I introduce
yes,
him?
I can.
come,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Go ahead,
okay.
Donna.
So
What was that?
this is Lorenzo T. Hughes from A Time for go ahead and tell them the name of your business. And the reason being is
Yes, time
because
to speak.
A Time to Speak Life. And the reason for this is because he's a mindset speaker, but he's also part of the fashion show. And tell them what you're gonna be doing. I'm all excited.
Oh man, look, I'm excited. Just to be able to share the stage and to be able to announce and present some of these. Well, I think we got 14 amazing speakers and 3 entertainers that's scheduled to be there. I, and not to mention the fashion show, which is something that I've done in my past for several years. So I'm very excited to take part and to be a part of that and to share the stage.
Well, who are you sharing it with though?
Oh yes, with the amazing LaDonna Raeh.
Oh well, no. I didn't mean that, but of course I
I
did.
mean, it is
But
true
I mean, well,
though.
it is true because
I'm
like we're
assuming.
hosting
It is
it, but
true.
Jeanette Barber is going to
Yes,
be taking
Jeanette
part
Barber.
in the fashion show.
Oh
Bernie
yes.
Martin is putting it together. So Jeanette, tell us what has been going on with these committee meetings that you've been having with the fashion show, because y'all don't tell us anything, but it's very exciting, and we're very glad to have you on the show.
So we've been trying to get everything set up for all the different designers that's going to be there, different fashions that's going to be showcasing for that show. So it's going to be a lot of different genres of fashions that I know for sure of. I myself is different from Bernie's design. So we're going to have a lot of different, unique, different styles. So you're going to enjoy the show regardless.
So are there gonna be beautiful models there?
You're going to have a lot of good models there. Pretty, thin, not everybody's pretty, so I'm not calling anybody ugly. But yeah, it's gonna have a lot of breadth of models there. You will have all sizes. You're gonna have men, women. So you're gonna see a variety. I'll say that. So it's gonna be a lot.
Now, some fashion shows you go to, it seems like they're just showing off the clothing. Is this going to be clothing that people can actually ultimately purchase? They can get in contact with the designers to buy this stuff.
Of
Is that what
course.
we're looking at?
Of
Or
course. Some fashion shows they do have only runway ready stuff just for runway, and then there's gonna be some designers that's gonna have stuff for you to purchase after the show as well. Some designers sell their pieces right out the fashions, right off the show, off the catwalk. So you never know what may happen.
oh
But there's gonna be a
man,
lot of different opportunities for you to just watch or purchase.
Now this is very exciting because not only are we having the fashion show, but we've got comedy by Slick Pastor and Andre Johnson.
Yes, I
So
heard
Slick Pastor
before.
is
He's very funny.
man. I watched some of his videos and I'm like, okay, let me just save this for the conference because he is hilarious.
Yes, he
and
is.
and Elise Baker.
Wait,
Elise
wait,
Baker.
wait,
oh,
wait,
go
hold
ahead.
on, wait. We cannot gloss over the
The fact that his name is Slick
that-
Pastor.
that Slick Pastor.
And
First
he's
of all,
and he's a comedian with that.
and the crazy part about it is we know a whole lot of pastors that are slick. They could
Well,
probably be comedians too. But
yeah.
this Slick Pastor is all the way
Right.
from Zimbabwe. I'm talking about
Right.
coming all the way to America to
know.
entertain us. We can, oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's pretty
Yeah.
slick, right?
Yeah.
He's a Kevin Hart of Zimbabwe. You know,
Really is.
we're
He
excited
really
to
is.
have him there. He's going to
I'm
rock
a little
the house.
nervous, Larry.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous.
Hey,
'Cause you
but
were
also,
last year.
guys, when they say models, they have over 30 models who will be displaying these incredible designs. And, we set this thing up for, we believe in working hard and then playing hard. So this is our time to play hard and enjoy ourselves at the conference from 6 to 9 o'clock. And you're going to have beautiful, incredible models, beautiful, incredible designs, a great comedian. And we got a songbird who sounds like as good as Whitney Houston. And I'm telling you guys, you're going to miss a treat. This young lady is absolutely incredible. She has a voice that's angelic, this incredible voice. And she's going to be there and she's going to share that incredible gift that God has given her with our audience. And we're excited to have her to perform for us too at the same time.
Now,
And
those of
hey,
you that think that he's talking about her, Her, no, it's Elise Baker. Elise Baker will be there.
And you know what? And here's the crazy thing. You know how when the R&B singer comes out and they killing it and their voice is just all beautiful and put us on the floor. What's the one most common thing that we tend to find out about them? They used to sing in church.
Oops.
They was a worship leader. And guess what? She was a worship leader. So she gonna set the house on fire.
Yeah.
She gonna set the house on fire.
Now,
I'm
will we
excited.
have ushers walking about with tissue boxes? I'm
You
just
never
wondering.
know, right?
Is that in the budget? Can we squeeze that?
breaking out the collection plates.
Okay.
And y'all not gonna see none of it. I'm
Oh boy.
gonna take it to the back room by myself.
Now I do want to.
Count
I
hey,
do
but
want
the
to.
food also, let me say, the food will be incredible also. So you're not only you're going to have great food at the same time at the Paradise. I just want to throw that in because I enjoy some eating.
The food matters. And I just want to stipulate, you want to make sure that you are actually going to the ilbcc.org website. There are a lot of different organizations that sound very similar, but ours is Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. And you have to use all of those words. Don't skip any because you'll end up somewhere else, maybe down some type of trailblazer or rabbit hole or whatever. I don't know. But my point is you want to make sure that you go to ilbcc.org. It's very important so that you can roll with us.
The real Chamber of Commerce.
Right.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And we're also going to have Andre Johnson. I didn't want to skip over him. He is a St. Louis comedic actor. He has One Day or Dre Day TV. He has over 200 million followers. I'm going to ask him what his secret is because he is hilarious and making people laugh. And he will be there entertaining us as well. And Lorenzo, you're still on the line. So can you set the stage for us?
Yeah, this is my question here. It's like, like Larry said, it's $225. You got to ask yourself this question when you go to register: how much is the growth of your business worth?
Come on.
Because at some point, we have to start working within the best interest of ourselves. I mean, this is very important. So you got to ask yourself, how much is your business worth? Because even the most seasoned entrepreneur or businessman attends events for coaching, or they have a coach or a mentor. This is how you continue to grow. If you're not constantly training and beating at your craft, you're not growing. And this is a chance and an opportunity for you to grow your business, because any piece of software has to be upgraded. This is a time for you to come attend an event to upgrade your mental and business software.
I like that. I like the way you say that, Lorenzo.
Drop the mic. And we also have another caller. And thank you so much, Lorenzo and Jeanette. We can't wait to see you guys take part in the fashion show and the entertainment section of our conference on day one.
Yes.
And we have day two, which is also spectacular. But we do have a caller on the line, Annie. I know she's been patiently waiting. And Annie, thank you so much for your patience while waiting on the Wake Up Show Chicago. What did you want to throw in, add, or ask?
Well, I'm throwing in that I am excited to be at this conference that's coming up, the Empowering Black Business Leaders. I am excited to just go. This is my first time coming. I'm bringing two other entrepreneurs with me. So Latoya and Lander. Latoya has a home health business, and Lander has a chauffeur business. So I'll be bringing those two with me.
You see that? I like that. You know, I'm always talking about don't be stingy. She's not being stingy. She's spreading the wealth. She's telling other entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I'm waiting for her to say, get on the bus.
I've been knowing them for years, and we've all been trying to get into being entrepreneurs and getting in. But I told them to come on and meet all these exciting entrepreneurs. I said, let's come meet some entrepreneurs. Get around people that you can network with.
Yes.
And really get your business out there. So well, they're coming. We'll all be there.
You know, I like what you said, Miss Ann. You said get around some other business owners that you can network with. You know, I know we're talking about the whole matchmaking and sitting down with the major corporations, but one of the things that was impressed upon me when we helped put on the Clean Energy Conference was the speakers, which were government officials. They kept saying to us, joint venture, joint venture, joint venture. And what they were saying is you need to partner up with other small businesses and entrepreneurs in order to pursue some of these contracts, some of these procurement contracts, some of these opportunities. And so just like Miss Ann said, you know, you're going to get a chance to meet great entrepreneurs just like yourself, that you're going to find some people that you're going to be able to do a joint venture with. And that's what the state of Illinois is looking for. That's what the government is looking for. They're looking for people who will partner up in order to fulfill some of these services. So Ms. Ann, you are spot on, and I'm glad that you brought that to the forefront.
And Annie, make sure you come and say hello to us, because I want to see you in person and give you a big hug.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to the fashion show.
Awesome.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so we're going to bring on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right, we're going to bring on Vince Gilbert. Come on, Vince. Talk to us.
My
on the Wake Up
main
Show.
man, Vince Gilbert.
Good morning, Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. And as always, I've been saying for 40 years, thank God for Melody Span Cooper and her husband, Pierre, for continuing the legacy of open, free airwaves. It's an honor to be there. I know you guys have short time. I just want to let the business, especially the Black business community of Chicago, know I've been at the table for years and have seen multi-million-dollar contracts that the Chamber has procured for Black businesses. Not something I heard, not something I imagined. I was there. So Larry Avery, your grace to MC, Miss Ray, Mike, and the whole team. The definition of insanity, Black business owners, is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. I guarantee you, if you attend, you will not miss another one. Private corporations, governmental entities, this is our time, as the president so aptly stated. So I just wanted to make that comment. It's for real. The Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce is the largest representative of Black businesses in this country. So, Peoria.
I know that's right.
Nice hotel. Come on, we need to see. Do something different. I guarantee you that it will be an investment for your business. Thank you, Chamber, for letting me have this opportunity to speak.
Can't wait to see you, Vince.
Fantastic show.
Man,
Fantastic.
and you know what? Because he brought it up, Larry, we want to wish, on behalf of the Wake Up Show Chicago, we want to wish Miss Melanie Cooper a happy birthday and many more years. We're
Absolutely.
going to be celebrating her birthday on tonight.
Oh.
We're going to be celebrating her birthday on tonight. So, we're going to come out and kick it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Crowd clap. Can they
Melody.
clap? Yeah, they can clap.
Hey, we should have LaDonna saying happy birthday because I know she has an incredible voice. You heard that, LaDonna?
What'd you say?
I said, we
You
should
want me to
have you
sing
saying
happy
happy birthday to Melody right now. Right now, just a little taste of it. Can you do that for us?
It's terrible. When you put me on the spot, I just get really shy.
I mean, I just want to see.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Melanie. Happy birthday to you.
Okay,
Really
LaDonna, I see you.
Wow.
Okay.
And a special shout out to
Boy.
Melody Van Cooper. She is an incredible leader. Her husband, Pierre, have been just a great asset to our organization. And, if you're going to advertise on radio, this is no better place to be than on WVON.
Come
So,
on.
hey, get ready to spend that money, corporation, businesses. This is your opportunity to give something to an organization that gives so much back to you at the same time.
You
Fantastic.
got a new entertainer. LaDonna, you're another entertainer for the conference?
No, I'm not the other entertainer.
You should be.
I,
I mean,
I
you
shouldn't
got-
be.
I think we need to have some karaoke
Hey, listen,
on Friday
Yeah,
night.
ready.
she's going to show off that voice again at karaoke.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Wow.
at the
Trying to hide
last night of entertainment.
Yeah,
Hey, but
well, we're
guys,
getting ready for commercial break at this point.
No commercials, but we moving on.
So guys, let's take a look at, we have access to capital on the first day. We have understanding the sheltered market. We have the future of energy and beyond. So we're going to have some great panelists. We got Hillary Scott, who's over CEJA for the Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, where all this money has been given to the state to invest in clean energy and to projects and things like that. So if you're interested in charging stations, if you're interested in understanding where the money is and how to get involved and how to reduce your utility bill, you want to come down and be a part of this conversation. We have some great panelists who are going to set it off, and it's going to be incredible to have them share with us the opportunities and all this money that's sitting there that we should be able to get our hands on. So she's one of the leaders in this space with other key people. There's another great company. His name is Marlon Mitchell, matter of fact, the company. Go ahead.
Well, Larry, we're going into commercial break, and we don't want to miss what you got to say. So we'll be right back on the Wake Up Show, Chicago, WVON, with LaDonna Raeh and MC and Mr. Larry Ivory.
Hey there, business leaders and entrepreneurs. This is LaDonna Raeh from the Wake Up Show Chicago with an exciting update you don't want to miss. It's time to get ready for the 19th annual Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce Business Convention, Getting Down to Business. Mark your calendars for August 7th and 8th at the stunning Paradise Hotel in Peoria, Illinois. Join us for 2 incredible days of networking, learning, and growth. Whether you're a seasoned business owner or just starting out, this convention is your opportunity to connect, collaborate, and elevate your business to new heights. Don't miss our business matchmaking sessions with companies like Aetna Better Health of Illinois, Ameren, Illinois, AT&T, Illinois, Caesars Entertainment, Capital Development Board, Chicago Department of Aviation, City of Champaign, City of Peoria, ComEd, Constellation Energy, Governor State University, Illinois American Water Company, Illinois Central College, Illinois Department of Corrections, the Illinois State Toll Highway Authority, Illinois State University, Nicor Gas, Paradise Hotel Casino, Parkland College, People's Gas, Peoria School District 150, Southern Illinois University, United Airlines, University of Illinois, and Windcreek, large corporations that are ready to do business with your Black-owned business. Register now on our website at ilbcc.org. For more information, Call the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce at 309-740-4430 or email us at info@ilbcc.org. Don't miss out on the biggest business event of the year, August 7th and 8th, Getting Down to Business. Let's get down to business and make magic happen. This message is brought to you by the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce, supporting Black businesses across Illinois and beyond.
And welcome back to the Wake Up Show Chicago, powered by the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce. Listen, we need you to like and share. This is on Facebook. This is on YouTube. You can look us up under the Wake Up Show Chicago. And listen, as I like to say, don't be stingy. You're hearing some good information. You're hearing some great opportunities for business owners, small businesses, medium-sized businesses. A business owner that you know needs to hear this show so that they too can go register to come on down to Peoria. So we're gonna go right back to the phone lines. Miss LaDonna, who we got on the line with us right now?
Well, before we go into day 2 of the conference, we're going to go to Universal. Looks like he is on the line waiting. Thank you for your patience for calling in on the Wake Up Show Chicago. Hello, Universal.
Hello.
Man, what's going on? Crack it open for us. Oh, I'm sorry. Wake it up for us on this morning.
What show are you doing?
I know, crack it open. No, man, wake us up.
He wants some eggs.
Hey, let's go. So, I mean, we're looking right at the gate of the convention, and I really want to inspire everyone, no matter where you are in your business, no matter where you are in your business journey, come up, show up and show out. There's a place you can start, right? Even if you don't have your capability statement together, right? You want to be able to expand your network. You want to be able to, you want to put yourself out there. You want to be able to introduce yourself. You want to get your elevator pitch together. You want to be able to look for allies. You want to be able to find mentors. You want to be able to get access to cultures and people. And you want to also get access to people who will also speak for you and also encourage you in your business, your mission, what you're doing. So I'm super excited to be to have this opportunity to come out and show up at the convention. There's so many opportunities. It is just an over amount of opportunity out there, and I'm just super excited to join and take part.
Thank you, Universal. I'm excited to be working with you because we've been going hard at this for 2024, the 19th annual Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce Getting Down to Business Conference. And not to mention those of you, I like how you said, no matter where you are in your business, this is the place to be, even if you don't have XYZ. But watch this. When you come down to a conference like this, you learn things, like things that you never knew about, like terms and procurement and what all of these mean, necessities and capital, and get away from saying, I need a grant. You know what I'm saying? Like we're going to have someone that talks about closing that wealth gap and access to capital. And that is definitely important. Derek Whitehead will be talking about how to close the gap to when it comes to becoming wealthy. And you can hear these terms and start writing them down and applying them in your own business. How you're doing business today, there's nothing wrong with it if it works for you. But if you want to increase your awareness, your revenue, your number of widgets or your number of locations, then this is the place to come to, because you can't do it without the money. Okay, let's stop skipping over the M word, and that's the money. So in order to get that, you have to be prepared for it, because who's going to give you $300,000 and you driving a hoopty? I'm just saying, your business has to be on point, and this is the place to come to learn what you need to get in place and get in order so that you can get access to the capital that you need to expand.
Yeah, LaDonna, like they say, no money, no mission.
Yep. Right.
Come on, man.
I say no money, no honey, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
No money, no honey.
Well, hey, the other thing, LaDonna, why don't you tap on? You said Derek Whitehead. Why should people come and listen to him? Tell us a little bit about who he is.
And Derek Whitehead has a huge following. And I know that sometimes that can sound cliche these days. We used to get excited about it. But what happens is people know that when they listen to Derek Whitehead, that they're going to get some type of tools that will kind of move them move them forward in their business. So Derek Whitehead is the president and CEO at Alpha Incorporated, and you can look him up on LinkedIn and wherever. I was on one of his calls where he talked about access to capital. He talked about how to file your company as far as your filing status, incorporation status, LLC versus S corp. And sometimes you think you can Google this and make a decision, but he goes into it in depth about why you should choose one over the other. And a lot of times we depend on what others have done and how it has worked for them. Guess what? I can't look at Grant Cardone and say, if he can do it, I can do it, because I'm not Grant Cardone. You see, I have to look at what works best for me. And that's who Derek Whitehead is. What works best for you based on this information, take it and run with it, or connect with me as a mentor is what his program is about.
Yeah, and you want to follow people who are successful. And I just show you, and I'm just saying this is that when Derek Whitehead gets off the airplane, there's a Rolls Royce to pick him up. When you
I think
take
it's
a
a red
look at
carpet too, right? Some type of red carpet and
yeah,
paparazzi. I mean, it's,
this guy is a player. That's why I'm excited to have him, because he's throwing it down, and we're excited to have him a part of the conversation. But like I said, you got the president of the University of Illinois, who will be speaking. Also, you got Jamie Reed. You got Robert Johnson talking about the wealth gap for Black franchising, with a number of phenomenal Black business leaders in franchising. I mean, it's really going to be just an incredible conference, man. I'm like, I can't, man. I'm gonna be not working. I'm gonna be sitting down listening
Man,
to
come
all the
on.
good stuff going on that I can benefit from.
An abundance of wealth.
and
You,
can I
you,
quickly name
It's
some
really
of our
abundance of wealth.
I'm sorry. Can I quickly name some of our speakers because they're on our website if you go to ilbcc.org. But we have Derek Whitehead, Brian Brown, Robert Johnson, of course, Larry Ivory, George Ray III, Melvin Buckley, Naisha Dubé, Marlon Mitchell, Jonah Mashayi, sorry, I practiced, Dr. Tonda Ray D. Taylor, Cynthia Stewart, Inisu Manjengwa, Hillary Scott Ungundrinde, Reverend Mitchell I. Johnson. Those are some of the speakers that we have, and of course, you mentioned Jamie Reed, and so this is no joke. These people are coming out to talk to you.
and one of the things I'm so excited. We talked about Derek Whitehead. I'm also very excited to listen to Robert Johnson speak because, as far as I'm concerned, Robert Johnson is giving the cheat code to wealth. Robert Johnson, he's going to be talking about franchising, how to get into it. But see, the cheat code is purchasing franchises that are already established. And when we're talking about purchasing franchises that are already established, you're talking about they already have a track record. So you walk in, you ain't got to put your numbers together. You walk in with their numbers. You know what I'm saying? You walk into the banks with their numbers and say, this is how we're going to pay you back your money. And I mean, and he brings a wealth of information on how to cut to the front of the line. Come on, man, you can't get this no place else. Larry Ivory has put together, I'm talking about the who's who of speakers in order to elevate your business. This is what I'm talking about, people. You got to be here.
Well, we got two callers that want to be there too. We got James and Pepper. Let's bring them both on at the same time. And hi guys, welcome to the Wake Up Show Chicago. James, thank you for your patience, man. I appreciate. I see you've been waiting for a couple of minutes. How you doing? What you got to add? Ask.
Yes, ma'am. I just want to say thank you so much. And I came out to the March 16th Illinois Black Chamber event, which was wonderful, met a lot of people. And then next, I went out to the Lobby Day in Springfield, Illinois on April the 10th. And I highly recommend everybody to please come out to this wonderful event on Wednesday, August the 7th and the 8th. You can meet people, network, and build your business. And I'll get off the line, and I will see you in Peoria, Illinois.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, James, make sure you give us a high five. Pepper, hello, good morning.
Morning, Pepper Miller, friend of WVON. I have a market research company. I help large corporations understand Black America doing research studies. I've written 3 books. I have a couple of questions. I love the idea about matchmaking. Will there be booths where people can have conversations with people? And number 2, is it, well, three questions. Is it primarily speakers? And number three, how should your audience, because I've been to a number of these conferences, how should your audience prepare for the matchmaking sessions? Like, for example, a lot of companies are asking that that businesses be certified. So do you need to be certified? I mean, not certified to go to the conference, but should we be, what's the preparation for small businesses and particularly service businesses like me for the conference?
Man,
I'm enjoying the conversation. Thanks very much.
Man, Pepper, where were you like 29 minutes ago when we had time to go into it? These are very good questions.
They are.
I've been listening for about 20 minutes. I didn't even know. I called in earlier and said, please keep repeating the name of the conference, because I didn't even know what the conference was, because you guys got to keep repeating it. I pulled over. I started writing down the names of the companies, how much it cost, but I had no idea what the name of this conference was. So you guys got to keep doing that. I did hear your commercial just now, but I've been listening for about 25 minutes.
I know that's
well, let's address our questions, because I know everybody wants to know. Come on, Larry, give it to her.
So when do you have to be certified? You don't have to be certified, but it's important from a business strategy when you're dealing with companies and institutions that certification gives them credit, because a lot of them have goals that they have to achieve. And if you're certified, it helps them to achieve that goal. It doesn't mean if you're not certified, they won't do business with you. That simply means it gives you an extra advantage if you are. But if you got a quality product or service that's good, it doesn't matter whether you're certified or not certified, but it does help. So that's the key thing. I would say to the young lady, we'd love to have you come down to the conference, because there's so many powerful business and organizations we'd love to connect you to, because I think if you talk to Melody and you talk to Carl West and a lot of the other advertised people, the chamber was one of the driving factors to most of everybody getting the lottery contract. We led that movement to make sure we led the sheltered market, where the first Black advertising contract was spent out in the state. The chamber led that charge to make sure it happened. And I think Flowers Communication was a winner, and another Black firm. But we work hard to make sure that Black business has a seat at the table. And we believe that if you're not at the table, you're on the menu. So we're trying to make sure that we get people connected and make it happen. I know she asked another question I answered.
Larry, I'm sorry, but they shuffling us out of here, because we got to do the birthday party later on today. But just make sure you guys go to our Facebook and our YouTube, look for the Wake Up Show Chicago, and make sure you register for the conference, which is called the Illinois State Black Chamber of Commerce 19th annual Getting Down to Business Conference. And make sure you go to ilbcc.org, register for that, and register to vote. All right. And we're out of here. Thank you to our listeners. Peace. Sorry if we didn't get to you, but we love you all.
Peace.
Follow us across the socials at The Wake Up Show Chicago. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. It's The Wake Up Show every Saturday morning at 9, where change begins with every sunrise.
The talk of Chicago is 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.
24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
A white woman who claimed 4 Black men raped her in 1949 in Groveland, Florida, has taken the truth to the grave. In the infamous case of the Groveland Four, the woman, Norma Paget, has died at age 92. But for decades, she stuck to her story, even at a hearing to posthumously pardon the men several years ago.
I'm begging y'all not to give him pardon, because they done it.
But the families of the men who were all dead when Florida Governor Ron DeSantis pardoned them testified during that same hearing 5 years ago.
It never happened, Miss Paget. Family, it never happened. You all are liars. I know she called me a liar, but I'm not no liar.
Back then, during the Jim Crow era, all it took was the word of a white woman. Coming up in the next half hour, another case of injustice. Hear from a black man who says he was railroaded, but this case has a Hollywood twist.
The fallout continues over the many controversial things said by Donald Trump to a convention full of black journalists.
I have been the best president for the black population since Abraham Lincoln.
Trump sticking with that claim. But the stunner was him questioning Vice President Kamala Harris's blackness, telling the packed room at the NABJ convention he thought she was Indian, asking